Hello everyone, welcome to the Albert and Billy Show. Hope you guys are having a great day today. You're listening to us on WUAT Radio and you're watching us on channel 18 BTC Fiber TV and BTC Fiber YouTube. You can check us out on there obviously as well. You can go to the BTC Fiber YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe on there. And you can, like I always tell them, you can check out not just our show, but all the original shows on channel 18 BTC Fiber TV. So get on there and check it out. Check out their Facebook page. And you can check out the Albert and Billy Show Facebook page. You can leave comments on there. Any suggestions you have, we'll listen. So check all that good stuff out, folks. And I'm somewhat better today. I can at least talk. The last time we filmed is actually when I was really losing my voice badly. It was at the Lucky Star.
You sound normal today.
Yeah, it's a lot. This is an improvement, big time. I literally could not talk for about 3 days. Nothing would come out. And I don't know that I've ever had laryngitis before. I think it's probably the first time. It takes a while to get over it.
Yes, I'm sure it does.
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but at least I'm on the other side of it now, apparently. Hopefully. I think I am. Papa, of course, we've got plenty of announcements. It's Christmas time, you know. Our town, Pottville, is already a beautiful place anyway, but now it's like a Christmas winter wonderland, so to speak. Every night you can see the lights.
It is beautiful.
It is.
And that water tower is it'd be worth somebody's effort to drive
Just
20 miles just to see that.
It really would, yeah. It's to see all of this stuff, you know, and the big parade is next week.
Yeah, it's going to be on Saturday.
That'll be, it's always a lot of people here for the parade. And we talking about some events. It's all part of the Light Up Christmas event that takes place really the whole month of December and most of November.
Wasn't it the conception that Lola had in her mind the first time this came up that this could be a Hallmark?
Yeah, that was it, and it does. I think they succeeded in that big time.
This is
getting a lot of recognition from other areas too.
Well, did you see the Jeff and Aaron's home on the front page of the?
Oh no.
I don't know if it's the telephone or it was the telephone magazine they put out once a month.
Maybe I did see that. Yeah.
It was lit up and it was beautiful.
Well, you know, I gotta get with him because we're supposed to film at the Redbird Manor, and he's definitely all for that. So we'll have to get with Mr. Jeff and set that up, and probably be a good time to do it around the holidays while it is all decked out.
Did you say that he and Lola wanted to be on here?
I think we'll have to schedule that. Next week would be a good time to have them on too.
Well,
it really would be.
I think you'd want to get them on before the.
Yeah, it'd be pointless afterwards, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But that's a good idea. We need to do that. So good thinking, Papa. Of course, we want to wish happy birthdays. I see one for the 12th too, but I guess I didn't do that one. But all I see is Carol Holland, and then something about Light Up Pottville, which that's what we're talking about. So I'm not quite sure what all that is, but Carol Holland had a birthday though on the 12th, so happy birthday to Carol Holland. Also on the 15th of this week, Sherry DeGennaro and Steve Bridges had a birthday, so happy birthday Steve and Sherry. And then the 16th, our producer's daughter, Delaney Kate Lloyd. Happy birthday, Delaney. Hers was on Wednesday, the 16th. And yesterday, Derek Harvey had a birthday. Happy birthday, Derek. And today, we got Mr. Cliff Fowler. It's his birthday.
I bet he's at least 49.
At least, yeah. He would like that. He's probably over at the Embers ice cream shop right now. So
I took a bag of.
Hopefully people are aggravating him.
I took a bag of canned goods over there this week for the effort that he has to collect all these things. But I said I don't want any ice cream. I just wanted to bring you this. He looked at my belly and he said, "You're holding down my
Oh, also today, happy birthday, Misty Hankins Smith. Now, happy birthday, Misty. We've had her daughter on here a couple of times now, Alani. So happy birthday, Misty, as well. Hope all you guys are having and did have a great birthday this past week.
Anybody had one today? It was a cold time.
Yeah, it was a cold day today, ain't it?
I had
still
20,
is out there.
I had 20 this morning on my thermometer.
I believe it. I do.
And
it
you know
felt
what?
like it.
I heard the television weather reporter say that it's about 20 degrees below normal.
Oh, really?
So an ordinary December, November the 18th would have been instead
40
of
instead of 20.
Yeah, it would have been 40 degrees. But the high today, I think, was supposed to be 41.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I guess it reached it. Well, I'm hot natured. You really can't go by me. But it don't feel too bad to me out there now. But I know it'd be different with you.
I wore a coat up here. I sure did.
Blood thinners. I talked to somebody today, another person that used to be hot natured, and they got on blood thinners, and now they're cold natured. I'm telling you, there's something to that.
I can't help it. I can't help it.
Well, I didn't say you could help it. I'm just saying that's what it is, though.
I talked to a lady today, said that she kept her house around 70, 71. I said, I keep mine around 73 or 74.
Yes, you do. Sometimes warmer than that.
Well.
Until your favorite grandson comes over and messes with it. Well, we do have some plenty of Christmas announcements, Papa. Lots going on for the holiday season, that's for sure. So we'll get started. Let's see. Well, tomorrow. This is a good one. We like this one. Fall Creek Falls Fire Department breakfast. It's tomorrow, folks. They'll be having their country breakfast from 7 to 10 a.m. And, of course, they'll be at the Fall Creek Falls Fire Department. And on the menu, you got biscuits and gravy, scrambled eggs, also hash browns, pancakes, and waffles. That's my favorite, with fruit toppings. Also, you can get bacon sausage, country ham, fried bologna, or bologna, as Papa says. Fruit. Also, and to drink, you got choices of orange juice, coffee, milk, and water. Plates are $10 each, and children 10 and under can eat for free. So $10 for a really good cause. As we emphasize, it's volunteer fire departments, which is why these things are needed. They have to do that to survive. And let's see, we just talked about, let's see what this is. This is for the sheriff's, because they've been doing this for a long time. It's called Toys for Tots.
Yeah.
So Bledsoe County residents, you can start calling in. November 14th was the first day, so now you can start calling in to leave information about kids who need Christmas gifts this year. The number to call is 447-2197, and it's extension 450. They ask that you please leave a message with the children's sex, age, address, and phone number. You will be able to pick up the toys at the Bledsoe County Fairgrounds on December 15th and 16th from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. each day. If you only want a food box, please leave address and phone number only. So that's another one that's been around for a long time. That's been going on for a good while, at least 10 plus years at least, I know.
One thing I noticed in your reading of that announcement,
yeah,
there is no restriction as to how many.
No, there's not, are they? Which is good. That's good. And Papa, me and you will be judging for the second year in a row. We'll be judging the Ugly Sweater Contest and Christmas Karaoke Contest. Now this will take place at the venue where it was last year. This is the second annual event. And it's right after the Christmas parade next week. The Christmas parade is next Saturday, a week from tomorrow.
Starts at 5.
Yeah, it starts at 5.
They leave the school at 5.
Yeah,
so
that's
here
true.
In town, they'll be here about 20 minutes later, I guess.
At least, yeah. And if you don't make it to the parade, you can listen to the parade here on WUAT. We do that broadcast every year for you. So I'll be doing that. Then I'll head over to the venue with you, and we'll be judging the Christmas karaoke contest and ugly sweater contest. Me and Papa will be the judges for that event. It starts at 7, or basically whenever the parade is over. That's when it'll start. And it'll feature hot chocolate and coffee. That's going to be served by the Morgan Brothers. Also with the Georgia Cromwell system with the 2 contests. If you win first place in either contest, you receive $50.
Whoa.
Prizes will be awarded for the children and adult categories. Runner-up winners will also be given a prize. The list of Christmas songs to choose from are going to be posted on the Light Up Christmas Pikeville Facebook page, folks. So that's a good idea. Go on there and check out what music is available for the karaoke and come have some Christmas fun after the parade. Yeah, come out and check it out, folks. It is a good time. Me and Papa will be there. We're the judges. And, at karaoke, you don't have to be good. You have to be entertaining.
Well, I can remember a couple of songs that I heard. They were almost professional.
Oh yeah, last year, we were blown away by some of the people, and they had a good crowd there last year because it was last minute kind of last year. It wasn't, we didn't get to plan it out as much, so it was a really good crowd considering it really was.
I was thinking that we had
several participants.
I was thinking we had Jeff as a helper on the.
Yes, I'm pretty sure. I'm almost certain Jeff is going to help us judge. Yes. And I think his wife too.
Aaron.
Don't quote me on that. I believe they're the other 2 judges though.
They need to be there.
I'm pretty sure they're the other 2 judges. Yeah.
They are getting involved in the local fair, whatever's going on. They're there.
They are. That's right. So that's good. So we'll have some help judging. So that way, the losers can't get mad at just us. don't win. We can blame it on somebody else, Papa. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Stock the Pantry. This is serving Bledsoe County. It's called Stock the Pantry. This is the Bledsoe County Food Bank saying that they're in immediate need of your help. It says, please help by donating to those most in need in our county. We are currently serving over 500 families a month at 3 locations, which I had no idea that it was that many. That's a lot. That's a lot. So you can go, it's at 3 locations that's mentioned is obviously the one here on Cumberland Avenue in downtown Pikeville, Samson Free Will Baptist Church, and the Frostbite House of Prayer. Items needed. I'm not going to go through all of them, but give you a few of them. They canned foods, meat, frozen or canned, paper products, laundry supplies, cleaning supplies, hygiene, toiletries, and baby items also, like diapers, wipes, things like that, small toy, baby food would come in handy, all that good stuff. So a little bit of everything. That's what's needed. And cash donations also are welcome. For questions though or other donations, you can contact the food bank at 447-3325. That's 447-3325. If they don't answer, be sure to leave a message. Okay, have I got everything? I don't think I missed anything, have I? Well, let's see what we got here. We've done talked about that though. The parade itself, obviously, like we said, the Christmas parade is at 5 p.m. Saturday the 26th. There'll be a good crowd for this. If you've not checked out the Christmas parade, this is the 26th annual one, and it gets better each year, seems like, and always a bigger crowd on hand for it too. There'll be a lot of hot chocolate being drunk that night, that's for sure. Thanksgiving, the Butter Dish Restaurant has asked to be a part of their special. They're asking to be a part of the special Thanksgiving appreciation dinner by helping provide some folks a good hot meal on Thanksgiving Day. This is from Billy Joe Brown. He's the one that wrote this, okay? He wants to personally thank them for letting me be a part of this special day here in Bledsoe County. We are taking pre-orders before November the 20th at the Butter Dish, which is right here on Main Street. It's where the Pig and Catch, same building, just different name. Right here on Main Street, North Main Street. It includes with each meal turkey and dressing, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole. I love that stuff. And a roll and a slice of pumpkin pie, Papa. Don't you like pumpkin pie?
I do.
I thought so. You can pick up your meal beginning at noon on Thanksgiving Day. All orders are to go, and they'll be serving the food until they run out of food. So please remember this: if you know someone who needs a good hot meal on Thanksgiving, I'm so happy the Butter Dish asked me to be a part of this special day. Always remember, Thanksgiving is about giving. The Butter Dish and I are happy to give back to the community on Thanksgiving Day. Loving where I live, B.J. Brown.
I could
Sounds like him.
I could tell you some other things Billy Joe Brown has done.
Yeah,
that needs to be touted.
Yeah,
people don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know.
No, they don't. They don't.
But he's been very helpful to me.
Yeah, he does give back a lot. He really does. So, and we appreciate that, of course. He's always a good sponsor for us here at WUAT. Well, Papa, it's time for your announcements finally.
I have a couple. We have over here at the Embers Ice Cream Shop, there is a movement underway that kids in Bledsoe County will get a new toy for Christmas. Also, they are collecting canned goods and food, not necessarily canned goods, but that's one standard that most people are giving. But they want you to give the food so that he can in turn give it to enterprises that are in operation in Bledsoe County, or a Sunday school teacher or a public teacher that knows of a child or children in their classroom that would be recipients of whatever he has over there that people donate. In addition to toys, they will give food away.
That's right.
To needy people.
Yeah.
And so that started November the 2nd. You can give to this cause on Wednesday through Saturday from 10 to 4.
Okay.
10 to 4.
That's
so
good.
They want you to do that. It's called Santa's Sack, and this is 7 years in a row they've done this. And if you give one toy or even one canned good, you get a free ice cream cone.
Oh, you can't beat that, can you?
Oh, they have good ice cream too.
They do.
But Cliff is not giving the food away in his name. He's giving the food that comes into his cause into the hands of those that do it on a regular basis. They've got a supply of names.
That's true. Yeah.
So let's see. I believe the pickup is on December the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. That's Tuesday. That's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So he wants to make sure that every child in Bledsoe County has a toy for Christmas. I don't know how many children there are in Bledsoe County, but that's a worthy cause.
I agree.
So
this is starting to be a tradition too.
Here's the telephone number you can call if you have a donation you'd like to make. 423-447-3500. Or Cliff's personal number is 813-690-6883.
He's going to have to get an easier number, isn't he?
Also, this is being co-sponsored by Manderley Farms and by Citizens Tri-County Bank.
All right.
I did not know you had help, but that's good.
Yeah, I do. I think I remember you saying that last time.
Also, First Southern Baptist Church annually presents a cantata, and it's going to be this year on December the 9th, 10th, and 11th. That's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. No, that's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And I wonder who the narrator is.
I don't No, the narration is not important. The singing of the cantata is, I don't know what the word cantata means, but it's a collection of songs, but there is a theme that is following. That's the reason there is a need for a narrator to explain what's going on as they go along. It's actually
important. Yeah, it actually is important because that's how you know what the heck's going on in the play.
But I do know that 4 or 5 men are going to have on beautiful, bright vests.
Oh, really?
They're going to be worth just coming to see them. But this will happen each night, 9th, 10th, 11th at 6 o'clock.
Okay, that's, yeah.
So
that'll be a treat.
Be sure and come.
Yeah, they need to come check that out and listen to Papa narrate it.
It will be held in the gymnasium part, not in those regular church service sanctuary.
Okay. Well, that's important. And so it's in the gym.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. But it does seat quite a few people in there, so I can see why.
Well, we're going to have a dinner Sunday, a Thanksgiving dinner, and it's going to be held there in the gym. The men from the jail are already.
We got the kitchen right there by it, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I like it how it's set up there, actually. I like that. Well, Papa, it is trivia time, I do believe.
I do happen to have a few.
I do want to say, though, that I was glad that the cruise in last week done well. You know, it was really cold that night.
Yeah.
But they still had a really good crowd, so
we've
glad
got
to see that.
Colder
That's
weather
a pretty
now.
picture there, isn't it?
It is good.
Yeah. So I'm glad they done good with that. Glad to hear that. All right, Mr. Trivia, let's hear it.
if you were Santa Claus and you had your sleigh loaded down for all the little boys and girls, what would be a very important item that would be in your bag to give to a boy or a girl, a young boy or a girl? Not specifically, but generally speaking, what would you give to any boy or girl that was a kid, say 6 or 7 years old?
Does it have to be a toy?
It has to be a toy.
Yeah, totally.
Because everything we've been emphasizing is that every child in Bledsoe County gets a toy.
Right, yeah.
I can remember when I was a kid.
That's what kids want.
I can remember. And one year I got a book. Santa Claus went way down in my stock. I wanted a football.
You must not have been a good boy that year, Papa.
The next year I got a football.
Okay. That's good.
If you're making bread and you want it to rise, what ingredient do you put in that dough to make it?
Oh my God.
You would not know, I bet.
Yeah.
But Fleshman's is the name.
Man alive, I'd never guess that. I've never even heard of it.
That's the only clue I can give you. Fleshman's comes in a little packet, and you sprinkle it in with the flour and the dough that you got in it. Yeast.
Oh,
how did you know that?
I don't know really. I thought that's about the only thing I know about bread, so thought I'd give it a try.
Wow.
I was lucky on that.
In the Bible, it's called leaven. Leaven. And whenever the children of Israel came out of Egyptian bondage after 400 years, they were to bring unleavened bread to eat. No yeast in it. No leaven in it. They were to eat unleavened bread.
Is it? I bet it's not as good, maybe.
No, it wouldn't be as good.
No.
Okay, a big, bad falsehood is a
lie.
It's a lie. Now, what two colors do we associate with lies?
Colors with lies. Well,
if you told a bad one, what color would you associate with it? If you told a good one, what color would you associate with it? A good lie and a bad lie?
Oh, okay, I know the little lie is a white lie.
There you go. What color would be a black?
I guess a black lie. Thank you.
That slipped. But can you understand? A big lie would be a big old black lie.
Okay.
But some people justify telling a lie. They say, well, it's not a bad one, so they call it a white lie.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of a lie.
Still, it's a lie.
Right.
But I can remember Carolyn saying, "Does this look good on me?"
I bet you always said yes.
I never said no. I never said no.
That's where white lies come in sometimes in handy, like to spare people's feelings, maybe.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Zig's opposite.
Well, who the heck is Zag?
Zag? Zig Zag.
There we go.
You know, I was talking to a lady a while ago that has horses.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to me that you use the term G and haw in a horse. What does G mean and haw mean?
You know, I don't really
G,
know.
you want that horse to turn to the right.
Okay.
Haw, you mean you want that horse to turn to the left. A horse learns
Yeah.
which way to turn when you say G, and they learn which way to turn when you say haw.
Wow.
That's and
That is, I didn't know
we
that.
call them dumb animals.
No, I don't. They're far from it.
Okay, a portion of a pound. Think how many blanks are in a pound. How many? If you break a pound down into another kind of weight.
God, this makes my head hurt. This one does. Feel like I'm back in school again.
There's so many. If you break the pound down, you have to break it down into something else.
What is that thing?
If you don't buy, if you walk in the store and you say, "I want a half a pound of bologna," so 16 ounces.
Ounces, that's it, ounces.
I'm on a roll today.
Boy, you are. But I sure do appreciate the help. You're my lifeline today. On your own trivia.
I can remember I cut meat for 18 years. People would come in the store and say, "I want a pound of bologna. I want a pound of cheese."
I bet, I'm sure, yeah.
There was a man in town that always cut a pound of bologna, never did go over, never did go under. But whenever
Wow.
I cut a pound of bologna, sometimes I'd say, "That's just 1 ounce over."
I'm sure they didn't mind that.
No. Okay. Mississippi State is called the blanks.
Well, that's finally an easy one. They're the Bulldogs.
They're the
They're the
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
Okay.
Down in Starkville, Mississippi.
We spent the night there one night in Starkville, Mississippi.
Really? I've been to Mississippi, but I've not been to Starkville, though. Been to Biloxi is where I went.
Oxford is where University
Yeah,
of Mississippi.
I would like to go there.
We went there.
I've heard that was a really nice place.
But Auburn has Auburn Tigers, Auburn War Eagles, Auburn Plainsmen. A man told me they always went to the ball game. Everywhere Tennessee played, they went to the away games. And he told me that Auburn was the loveliest village on the plains.
Yeah, that's what they
He said it
call
was
it,
a
yeah.
beautiful place.
I've been to Alabama, but I've not been to Auburn either.
I wonder why they got the War Eagle for
I don't know.
a mascot, and they've got a tiger. Auburn
It don't make
Tigers.
much sense to me, to be honest with you.
I don't know.
Don't
Okay,
either.
food for pigs. What do you call it when you feed pigs?
Slop.
Slop. You know what slop is?
Well, no, I guess slop. I don't know, but that's not a trivia question, folks. Just so you know. I still get credit.
We raised a hog one time. Carol and I, we built a pen. Someone gave us a pig, and we grew that pig into a hog, and we
Really?
killed the hog.
Yeah.
But during the course of feeding that pig and it becoming a hog, we got attached to it, and we fed it slop, which was anything that we had left over from breakfast, dinner, and supper, and we put stuff with it.
Yeah.
I think you even put dishwater in with it. But listen, when we had that hog killed and wrapped for the freezer and everything, we couldn't eat it. We could not eat it. I'm not kidding. We never ate a bite of it. We had to give it away. That's
I can see
stupid.
it.
That's stupid. That's
But
what,
once you got attached to it, you just said, never mind. We're going to sparrow Piglet here.
I think we raised him from a pig or her up to about 275 pounds.
Dang.
We gave it a lot of slop.
Y'all did.
But it would just jump up on the side of that pen and wait on us to feed it. We got attached to it.
I know that would be kind of like a pet right there.
We never did it again. We never did it again.
Yeah, I bet.
We lived outside.
I didn't even know.
We lived out kind of outside of town, and we didn't have any restrictions. You know?
That's true. It'd be easier to do.
But we built that pen a long ways from the house.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that. Is there any more trivia?
That's all the trivia.
Well, I can't believe it. I think I aced it, and I don't know how.
Well, I didn't expect you to get yeast. I think I helped you.
You helped me out, yeah. You was definitely my lifeline today.
Why did I do that? I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm sure glad you did. It's good for a laugh, and it helped me out.
Now you know there's 16 ounces in a pound. I said half a pound, 8 ounces.
Well, folks, that's it for our trivia. But coming up after the break, we'll have some sports of all sorts for you. And, of course, some good old Albertology and jokes and all that good stuff. That's all coming up next right after the commercial break. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Dunlap Mercantile, located in the heart of the beautiful Sequatchie Valley at 15664 Rankin Avenue in Dunlap, Tennessee. Stop in today for some Mayfield ice cream or a cup of community coffee, and if you're interested in renting this venue for your event, call 423-949-2552. Stay tuned to DunlapMercantile.com for concerts and events coming to the Dunlap Mercantile in 2021. God bless.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Albert and Billy Show here on WUAT Radio and Channel 18 BTC Fiber TV. And we want, of course, thank our sponsors.
Yeah.
We got Citizens Tri-County Bank and Bilberry Insurance, Scotty's of Pikeville, offices of Janine Boynton, Lisa Witter, and Michael Walker. I can't believe I'm not messed up on that one yet. I really can't. Farm Bureau, go see Matt Massengale and all his friendly staff down at Farm Bureau, right next to Putnam Reed Funeral Home. Nickel Row Antiques, of course, Gail, come see her. They have literally everything in here. We've said that many times. It's all kinds of stuff, isn't it?
It would definitely surprise you.
I agree. That's a good word for it, yes. Got Morgan Brothers, and with them comes the venue and the Bank Walker Brewery. State Farm Insurance. You'll see Nick Smith and his friendly staff for all your insurance needs. The Mill Dam Outdoor Adventures. It's Lola's. We was talking about her earlier. We've got to talk to her. Hopefully, good chances she'll be on the show probably next week. We'll have to get them in soon, won't we?
Yes.
Let's see here. Lee Station Baptist Church, the Butter Dish, Dexter's Barbershop, Collier and Company Realty. Michelle Collier will be the host of the Christmas karaoke and Ugly Sweater event. Yeah, she's hosting that. Let's see. Southern Pearl Florist Home Decor and Gifts. Adriana's Seashore Getaway. She went on a cruise last week. And she's going to bring back pictures, and she's got all kinds of good deals though on cruises, and she's going to let me know about that.
Good.
And when I find out, I'll let everyone else know. Hilltop Meats also, which they're right beside It's Lola's, so it's right a hop skipping away from us, isn't it, Papa?
Hop, skipping, and jump.
Yeah, I'm skipping a jump. I like that. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
Can't do without them.
Nope. Well, sports. Tennessee got back on the winning track, so it's always a good
They bounced back.
Boy, didn't they?
That's my cue.
I know.
It's
I
time
kept
for-
looking back for it.
It's time for my segment, my commercial break, or as I like
You
to
see
call.
me keep looking back. Like, all right, Gilly, come.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt the sponsors. That's
I
really
know.
important. But
Yeah.
this part is what I like to call stalling sports.
Gail's not a sports person.
Really not. I don't think I really could care any less about that segment, but everybody's different, right?
True.
Yes.
In
yes.
your
It makes the
opinion-
world go round, ain't
In
Yeah.
your opinion, is marbles a sport?
I'll tell you what would
We've
be
had
real
this
laugh
argument
is
for
if
5
you,
years.
if you saw me trying to participate in any sport. That would be a good time.
I want to see.
Okay, it's all right. I sell antiques, so it really doesn't come in handy in my field.
It don't.
No.
What have you got this
Well,
week?
you will not believe this.
Yeah.
But you know how I always bring things to show you.
Mm-hmm.
But today I'm bringing things to give you.
Oh, that's even better.
Compliments of one of my vendors.
Really?
Yes. I call them the Fiesta people. They have an
Really?
area that is full of Fiesta ware and all kinds of, beautiful
Is that
dishes
Mexican?
and such.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, Fiesta is.
yes, the Fiesta word is, but no.
Okay. Okay. Right.
But thanks for playing. They brought you each one of these mugs. And as
Thank you.
I said to them, these are Fiesta ware. I said, wow, these are old. And like, oh yeah, they're
Oh, yeah,
no
yeah.
longer available. So you are each getting a real treasure.
Yeah, we really are like a
Isn't
true
that
antique, Papa.
A true antique, definitely.
I took a lady out on a date last Sunday.
Did you now?
No,
Right after
surely
church?
not.
Listen to what I want to say.
We're all ears.
You want to know what woman would go out with a lady?
No, we didn't say it like
No.
that. We didn't mean that at all.
But she ordered what she wanted, and I ordered what I wanted, and we were enjoying our meal.
Yeah.
After we got through eating, I asked for a to-go box, and they gave me a to-go box. And then later, the girl that waited on us came back and said, your meal has been paid for.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
And do you know who paid for it?
No. They wouldn't tell me.
That's
that.
even
Oh
better.
my goodness.
That means that whoever done it
So-
don't need the.
So whoever gave this, I don't know who gave it.
Oh.
No, we
very
don't.
good.
But we're grateful.
Yes.
We're grateful, Fiesta. Right?
The Fiesta people, yes.
Thank you,
absolutely.
Fiesta.
They're a precious couple.
Okay,
and
cool.
they really do a great job here.
Well, that is
And
cool.
that was their own idea.
Really?
Yeah, they said we want to give these to you.
Oh, well, that's
And I
even
said, are
better.
you sure you wouldn't rather give them to me? But that's not how it went.
Right. Well, we feel the love then. Thank you.
You too. Of course, I have a couple other things to show you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just really quick. In fact, one of them I'm going to have Albert hold. It's this beautiful cross that looks like the holiday we're about to observe. Right?
Fall of the year.
Yes.
Oh, well, yeah. Thanksgiving.
Bless you.
Yes.
Why
Yeah.
did you hand it to me?
Because
It just
what
fits
I'm
you.
going to hand Billy would not work with you. I'll be right back.
Oh, God. You must have got the good one then, Papa.
Well, I got a blessing.
Yeah, you got a blessing.
She gave me a cross that some woman gave her from Mexico.
Oh, really?
She gave it to me.
Wow.
And
That
it's-
is an item that is available in the shop, as
Oh.
is this.
I knew it was going to be something good.
Why did I choose that for you? Do you know what it is?
Well, yeah. Looks like a jacked up turkey.
Looks
He's
like
had a
Billy on
bad
the
day.
weekend.
Yeah.
It's a bottle holder.
Oh,
See,
wow.
you tip the bottle and he's
What?
holding it. Now,
That's
wouldn't that
pretty
be
cool.
fun on your Thanksgiving table?
That really would.
Wouldn't that make sense for you?
Yes, it would. It really would.
But Gail, you want this back.
Well, of course.
Well,
yeah.
I'm trying to show people that these are things that are available in the shop.
Yeah, these
You
are
already
really
got
cool.
a present today.
I said,
Yeah, we did get a
I
present.
said a while ago. I said to Billy a while ago. I said the things that are available in here, they are tremendous.
Yeah,
Thank you.
was a good word for it. A lot, but that's not the word I'm looking
so
for.
much in here, definitely.
Variety, maybe. That's
And
it.
there's always new things coming in. And
Yes.
I really think that people think I'm making it up when I say that the vendors come in all the time.
They do, though. They
They've
do.
been in here
They
today
do.
while we've been here.
Exactly. There's
they
two
do.
vendors here right now, and before you came in, 2 vendors had been in here.
I
So,
see.
I mean, think about that.
That's
and
good.
they're all coming in with new items.
Yeah, they replenish
Yeah.
it pretty steadily. They do.
I'm sure that the average person would be surprised
I know
at
they would
the
be.
accessibility they have of that one thing that they
Exactly.
cannot be found anywhere else.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely.
All the time.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And it's right here, and it's for a good price.
Yeah.
Always going to be lower than
I
a
know.
retail store. Always.
Exactly.
And you can take it home with you right then.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And it is cheaper than a retail store. Remember that, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Shop
And-
at home.
And the person that is in charge does a good job too.
She does. She does.
might not be very sporty, but she can sell all kinds of stuff all day long.
I'm sure she's going to cook her husband that has a birthday today a good meal tonight.
Oh, I bet she does.
Yes, I will.
He'll be spoiled rotten.
Goodness, that little birthday boy. He deserves everything.
We done wished him happy birthday on here, didn't we?
How long you been married, Gail?
Oh gosh, so many years.
How long has he been married?
Seems like forever, but in a good way, in a really good way. Yes.
She emphasized that.
The hardest year in marriage
It's
is the
pretty
first
cool.
year. If you get past the first year,
Yes.
you're okay.
A lot of adjusting, right?
You know, I've never stayed with anybody long enough to get the 7-year itch, but is that true? You know, they say the 7-year itch.
No, it's not.
I just had to say it.
When it was Carolyn's idea for us to get married. I didn't even have my report card.
They were
my
way too
goodness.
young to be getting married.
She should have. She should known what she was doing. She was just 16 years old.
Exactly. So
But-
chances are she didn't.
But after we got
It
married,
all worked out, though.
we
Sure
were
did.
married 6 years and 7 months,
He knows exactly.
8 days, and 4 hours.
Gosh,
Listen to me.
that's amazing.
I was not ready to give her up, but I was
Yeah.
willing to give her up because she had Alzheimer's for 7 years.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I was with it,
And
because I feel like I'd already lost her.
Yeah.
I realized that it was better for her
Right.
to go ahead and die.
Oh,
So I had a talk with her 2 days before she died, and I gave her permission to leave me.
you
Yeah.
you
You know,
released her.
We all had to do that, though.
Yeah.
Like, she held on longer than,
Oh,
and she waited till all of us told her bye and that it was okay. That
goodness.
until we done that, though,
yeah.
she passed away after that.
Isn't that something? A real love story.
Yeah, they will hang. They will hang on. They will until
I
they're
wrote
told
a
certain
book about
things.
her 4 months after she died, and the
Mhm.
librarian asked me to bring it to her.
Mm-hmm.
She said she wanted to have it on file down there so that people could read
Oh,
it.
that's nice.
I've had people to tell me after they read the book through the library that it turned out to be a love story.
Oh yeah,
But I did not
Without a
intend it.
doubt.
I did not intend it to be a love story.
Well, that's what it is, though. That's what it is, though.
I have. Yes.
I'll have you. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very
A
good.
splash of
You
red.
read the book?
I sure did.
A splash of red's what it's
Yeah,
called,
the
folks.
whole book.
I'll give you old jacked up Jim here.
I'll just set it right here
Okay,
so
cool.
he can enjoy the rest of the program with you. I think I've stalled sports long enough.
Yeah.
You'll have to
you
do
very
like an abbreviated version of it now.
Oh, we can easily do that. Yeah, you hate that, don't you?
Thank you, Gail.
Yeah, thank you. I like that. Yeah, you folks can come down and check out all the things here at Nickel Row Antiques.
You'd be surprised.
That's for sure.
You'd
This
be
is an
surprised.
example of it right here. Well, that's pretty cool that they give us these.
Well, we were
like
starting
that.
to talk about Tennessee. They played Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
They still got to play South Carolina tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. At South Carolina.
And then we got Vanderbilt the last game.
So, I mean, Vanderbilt's doing terrible. Let's face it. If we,
but they upset
Surely.
Kentucky.
yeah, I think it's more about
Go
Kentucky.
figure.
Yeah,
Go figure.
I think Kentucky took them lightly. I do, and that's obviously that's a worry with any of these last two games. Is
Well, I think South Carolina is capable.
they are,
They're capable.
they are. They make me a little nervous.
But they got beat last week. But anyway, Tennessee redeemed themselves. They scored 66 points against Missouri. They ran up and down the field and passed the football enough to accumulate a record offense of 724 yards. Never had been done before.
Trying to turn my phone off. Sometimes this stupid phone will not turn off. There we go.
Our quarterback, Hendon Hooker, accounted for, I don't know if he threw for
Man,
3 or
yeah.
4 touchdowns, but he ran for 1.
Oh, he ran for one.
I know. I
He
knew-
threw for several. Their offense exploded. They got to 28-24. Missouri was making a comeback, and then Tennessee went on like a 38-0 run. I mean, they just shut that down quick.
They finally took Hooker out and brought in Milton.
Yeah, they
But
did.
I don't think we'll skip
No.
a beat when Hooker retires or
Goes
finishes.
to. I don't either. I think we're in. The future is bright for the
I
Big
think
Orange,
we looked good.
especially in that second half.
We looked good to 101,915 fans.
That's
We
always
looked good on TV.
Oh yeah. The offense really picked it up
So
because we scored 60-something points.
66. Missouri
Wow.
wound up 5-5 after this game,
Yeah.
and we had Alabama
Thank you.
Oh,
we've been talking about it.
Alabama.
Thank you, though.
over Ole Miss, 30-20. These games, all the games were close except for Tennessee.
Yeah.
Alabama just barely got by Ole Miss.
I tell you what, you're right about that. Barely. I knew it was going to be a tough game for them.
Oh, that was 30-24.
It was a good game.
Then let's see, Vanderbilt beat Kentucky 24-21. There's just 3 points.
I think Kentucky just took them too lightly.
Well, Vanderbilt had not won an SEC game in 27
That's
games.
true. I mean, it's an easy mistake to make, to be overconfident, but it can get you. And it did Kentucky.
LSU just barely got by their opponent, Arkansas, 13-10, just 3 points.
Yeah, but Arkansas was ranked at the beginning of the year. I don't know what happened to them. They started losing just like that. I don't know what happened.
But still,
to them.
they were competitive.
they're a good team.
LSU went to 8-2, and by winning this game, LSU now will represent the West
I can't believe
in
that.
the playoff game against Georgia.
A young LSU team with a new coach. They weren't even ranked at the beginning of the
8-2.
season. And they're
8-2
now.
That's the same as Alabama.
Yeah, and they beat Alabama. LSU beat Alabama. That was a huge win too.
Now Florida got by South Carolina. I got that mixed up. They won,
they beat South Carolina.
They beat them 38-6.
They beat them like a drum, actually.
But you had two teams that were probably on even par: Auburn and Texas A&M. And Auburn won that game.
Well, then bye Texas A&M coach. He's gone. I can
they
tell
got
you.
7 losses on their record now. But
he's
you know what?
gone.
I would have expected. I guess they're waiting till the end of the year.
They are. That's what they should do. It don't
I think
help
they
to do it in mid-season. It's not going to help anything.
But
Jimbo Fisher might as well kiss his career at Texas A&M goodbye, because Auburn's terrible this year.
the number one team in the land, Georgia, they handled Mississippi State. Mississippi State is 6-3. They won handily, 45-19. I think that on December the 3rd, when they play the the LSU Georgia game as a playoff, I believe it'll be a competitive game.
Oh yeah, because LSU's getting better each week. Like young teams tend to do that. The more experience they get, the better they get.
But that will be at 3 o'clock our time on December the 3rd, and they will be in Atlanta at the Mercedes-Benz Arena.
Be a good game to watch.
I believe that 10 of the 14 SEC teams might be bowling this year.
I wouldn't doubt it.
10.
That's amazing.
Because all you got to do is win 6.
Yeah, as long as you can get a 500 record, basically, you can get a bowl game.
So Arkansas at 5-5,
they can
still has
get
a
one.
chance.
Yeah.
And even Vanderbilt, I think they've won 4 now. If they win their next 2. Of course, Tennessee's one of those 2.
I know. And by Georgia, they better not lose to Vanderbilt.
On Monday afternoon, I saw flashing across the screen that the University of Virginia had 3 of their football players.
Oh God, that's
to be murdered.
Man,
murdered.
That is just terrible.
Sad news to 3 families.
And it was from a former player.
Yeah.
Why did he do it? I've not really heard this.
I've not heard anything. I can't read a darn thing. It bothers me that I can't read the newspaper.
Well, I've not heard nothing either on TV or like. I've heard about it, but I've just not heard the why.
I've not the why.
That's terrible, though.
In college basketball, number 11, Tennessee, with
man. What the heck? Now, it has been sad times basketball so far.
They played Colorado last Sunday and got beat handily.
I know. What the heck?
Tennessee couldn't hit the side of a barn.
No, they couldn't.
I would watch them come down the court and they would shoot and miss, shooting and miss, shooting and miss.
I'm glad it's early in the season for them and the Lady Vols because they're off to both.
To give you an idea how badly they were shooting, they only shot 25% of the box shots they put up. 25%.
Whoa, that is. God dang, that's pure. That is just pure terrible right there. That is no offense whatsoever right there.
They look sad and they look bad.
They did.
They lost 78-66.
They looked like it was the first game, didn't they?
Yeah.
You could tell.
But now, South Carolina women were ranked number 1, but Stanford has pulled up to a co-number 1.
I can see that.
Stanford is
good. Stanford and South Carolina is the defending champs, and Stanford won it the year before. So I'd say that is the top 2 teams right now.
I'd say it is.
Mm-hmm.
On the Paul Feinbaum show, he gave this up as flashed it on the screen. The biggest winner in college football last weekend was, and this is what they said, TCU. They climbed up to number 4. Those first 4 teams are important in the bowl picture.
I'm sorry. Congratulations, TCU. I know they're having a great year. They do not deserve to be there, though.
I think Tennessee at number 5 should be number 4.
There is no comparison to the scheduling. Tennessee's schedule is so much more brutal than TCU's. There's no comparison.
Well, you've got to play 6 teams in the SEC.
Exactly. Now TCU playing in the Big 12, I'll give them credit that for a school that size to be doing what they're doing. I'm not taking away from what they've done, but I'm just being honest. They don't deserve that number 4 spot over Tennessee. They don't.
I don't think they do either. But the TC coaches nor the players are the ones that determine.
No, it's not their fault. It's not their fault.
Okay. Also, they said Cornell Williams, that was Auburn's interim coach.
Mm-hmm.
I think they called him Cadillac.
Did they? I think they may have.
Cornell Williams. And then this...
what about him, though?
Well, in the Paul Feinbaum show, they were saying in college football last weekend that was the biggest winner.
Oh, because they beat Texas A&M, yeah.
Okay, also they said Tennessee, because Tennessee is still dangerous.
No, dangerous they are.
Beating Missouri as much as they did.
They are, yeah.
Then they said that another big winner was Vanderbilt by beating Kentucky.
Yeah, just for them winning a game.
Just winning a game. And then, of course, they said Georgia. That was a big winner.
Well, I guess that's every week for them, then. They've not lost.
Then they said Hendon Hooker. He's big. That's big news.
I think he's a front runner for the Heisman right now.
Well, In women's basketball, let me deviate just for a minute.
I'm stumped by that too. They've lost 2 games already.
I know,
what in the world is going
But
on?
listen to what I'm going to say. Brittany Griner
Oh,
she's been in captivity in Russia. But now they have moved her to a penal colony.
yes, I saw that.
That's
That's
not
like a
good.
concentration camp. So, yeah, Brittany Griner. I guess you should have thought about that though when you were disrespecting your country, and
It was
you're
a
refusing to, for the flag. I hate how they do all that crap they do. They don't want to salute the flag. People are over that crap. They really are.
Well, I think what they got her for was hashish, wasn't it?
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. It is an extreme penalty. It's ridiculous, but she's not the only person. There's a lot of people over there going through this, not just her, and they don't. That's their rule. That's Russia. I mean, she knew that.
Well, do you think they're making an example out of her, though?
No, because everybody gets that over there.
Yes,
that's just what they do.
But do you know what a penal colony is? It's a form
Concentration
of exile.
camp,
It's
yeah.
a form of exile. They're shipping you off.
They
They've
are.
been good to her
Well,
so far.
Yeah, she may have, I don't know what's happened. She might have made them mad. Apparently, it doesn't take much.
Well, it does. They want to show who they are in relation to who we are.
Yes. But it has brought attention to that, at least. Like there is a lot of people from this country and others that are stuck over there for minor things. But you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful going to other countries.
There is a scripture in the Bible that says, "Be sure your sins will find you out," and I'm sure Brittany Griner is aware of that.
Exactly. Well, she knew those rules very well. She's been playing in Russia for a few years. I don't know why she chanced it in a country like that. But yeah, the penalty is extreme. Don't get me wrong.
The
very
word
extreme.
gamble means that you could lose.
That's right. That's a big gamble on her part.
That was a big gamble. Okay, the final note in sports. Bledsoe County, in their second endeavor to wrest something from the state playoffs, they got beat
In the
by
second round.
traveling to Cross Plains, Tennessee, and they fell to East Robertson.
They did.
By a good score. It was 38-14.
Yeah, it got turnovers really hindered them in this one. A lot of turnovers, but they did have a good year. Speaking of young teams, Bledsoe's a young team this year. They'll be back. A lot of their playmakers are underclassmen, so they'll be back.
Well, I'm glad they made it to
The second round, they kind of
they got to
overachieved.
second round.
I didn't really know how they'd do because you don't know how young teams are going to do. They overachieved, really. They had a great year. So congratulations to the Bledsoe County Warriors football team. You guys had a great year. Well,
That's all in
Albertology.
Are you ready?
Albert, you want to guess? Here's some Albertology.
On Wednesday, the former president of the United States, Mr. Trump, announced that he's decided he will run again for president. This is his third trip. And also on Wednesday, I
We'll probably
heard
get it too.
of 4 University of Idaho students who were murdered.
Yeah, now I just saw when that story first come out, so I don't really know much
I've
about.
not heard another thing
That's
about
another terrible, terrible thing.
But what's going to be next?
I know.
3 University of Virginia kids killed. Now here you got
And the Idaho thing happened. The Idaho murders was right before the Virginia murders.
yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to look into that one and see.
All right.
That's terrible, though. So let's here's some good old Albertology, Papa.
Well, I've lost it.
Your words, not mine.
Well,
Well, we can tell some good jokes.
what did you do with it, Billy?
Well, if I took it, I definitely didn't mean to. Michelle Collier, though, did bring me this in the meantime about the Christmas karaoke contest, and ugly sweater contest. I like the little poster they got here for it. They have us listed as the judges. It's a pretty cool layout how she's done this. And remember, folks, they do have a Facebook page, so you can go to that. It's the Light Up Pikeville Facebook page. You can get the list of songs that is available by going to their Facebook page. I'm stalling like crazy right now, trying to give you time.
Well, I don't see it.
Well,
okay, we'll just have to let that go. Thanksgiving was first recognized by Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Before he was assassinated, he decided that he felt like we as a nation should set aside. And of course, 5 days after the battle between the states was finalized in 1865, it started in 1861. 5 days later was when President Lincoln was assassinated. So I think it happened in 63 that he decided that he thought we should set aside a day. And so he said the last Thursday in November.
Wow.
He's the one that came up with that day. It was not until 1941 that Congress decided to make it a national holiday.
Oh.
And so it was put on the calendar as an official national holiday on the fourth Thursday of November.
Makes
so that's
sense.
the reason Thanksgiving, but it was in the mind of President Lincoln.
Yeah, he's the one that come up with it, basically.
He's the one that came up with it. But it was not until 1941, and that's when the Second World War started. The war, we were in the war between the states in 1863 whenever it was set aside. But can you imagine that since 1863 and here we are in the year 2022, and over the years since 1941, that's 59 plus 22, that many years, those people that work for the government and a lot of other people get a day off with pay.
That's true.
Get a day
That's
off
true.
with pay.
Yeah.
All right. Did you know?
You have found it then.
No,
my bad.
It was
some of it.
It was a sheet about the Thanksgiving, and I don't have it. But anyway,
well, you did teach me something that I didn't know already. I didn't know Abraham Lincoln come up with it.
You didn't know that? Well,
No.
okay, that was in my sheet. I remember that part. But did you know that Superman had a pet monkey named Beppo?
No. I definitely didn't know that.
I got that out of that book. Did you know that the ticket price for the first Super Bowl in 1962 was $12?
Wow.
And by the year 2003, it had gone to $500. I don't know what it is now.
No, it's a lot. It's a lot. No, it's definitely no dang $12. That'd be nice.
Did you know that the Civil War ended? I said that Lincoln was assassinated, but the Civil War ended April the 9th, 1965, and 5 days later,
Wow.
Lincoln was assassinated.
I didn't know that either. I didn't know it was just 5 days
But
after that.
You knew who, you remember who killed him, don't you?
Well, when you say the name,
John Wilkes
Booth.
Booth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you know that man in America, the average day, 3,000 Americans take up smoking, and the majority of them are under 18?
No, well,
The average,
I didn't know that. No.
In America, the average age of a kid that of a person takes up smoking is less than 18, and 3,000 a day do it.
I know it. I didn't know. Well, dang, I didn't know none of these so far. I really didn't.
Did you know that every year in the
Probably
United
not.
States, it takes 7 tons of gold to make a class ring?
I didn't know that either.
I don't have my class ring on me. I don't wear it anymore because Carolyn bought this ring for me, and I wear it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my wedding band, and Carolyn bought that for me. But I remember getting a class ring in 1953. It cost me $35. There's no telling what
they're a lot more than that nowadays.
But can you imagine? Every year it takes 7 tons of gold to make those class rings throughout the United States.
No, never thought about that. I'm old for however 5 so far. I've not known any of these things.
Well, that's all of the Albertology.
Well, learned a lot.
Now we're ready for jokes.
Learned a lot in that short Albertology, I'll tell you.
Well,
I didn't know any of that stuff.
I'm accosted on the street sometimes by people that say, "Where do you get the information?"
I know.
But a lot of people tell me that they learn a lot by listening to me.
Yes, I've heard that a lot.
And people think I'm
I
smart.
have too. Yeah, they do.
I'm not smart. My pastor says that I'm wise. I said, no, I'm not wise. I just had experience. I've gone through a lot and I've seen a lot.
That can make you wise. No kidding it.
Henny Youngman says this: I've got all the money I need if I die by 4 o'clock this afternoon.
That's so true. That's a good one.
I'm sure that most Americans, when they get old enough to retire, they wish they'd saved more money.
I guarantee it. I'd say 99% of them at least.
Because because of inflation, it takes more to live now than I don't see how anybody's making it on Social Security like me.
It's sad how they destroyed that system.
A church bulletin blooper said this.
No, guys, it'll be funny.
Now let me tell you, the name of this song is "Angels We Have Heard on High."
Yeah, great song.
That's a great song. Okay, in the church bulletin it said this: our next song is "Angels We Have Heard Get High." That's a church blooper.
Yeah, so that's a true story, folks.
How could you get it undone?
God, that's funny. Can you just imagine going down the road and seeing that on the sign?
I helped Jolene do the bulletins today before I left the church.
You better make sure there wasn't no bloopers.
She always hands me the first copy to let me proofread it.
Yeah.
And Brother Jim was in the office, and I read it, and it said there would be no Sunday school on December the 15th. I said, Jim, why is there no Sunday school on December the 15th? He said, did I put the 15th? I said, yeah.
25th, didn't he?
He meant the 25th.
I knew it. He was thinking about Christmas. So there's an example right there.
We're going to have church service, but we're not going to have Sunday school and church.
Yeah.
And he just put down the 15th. So
there's an example.
She just printed the bulletin the way he gave it to her, And so she always lets me proofread it.
It's a good thing. Apparently those people did not do that.
I'm sure they didn't read that.
That's funny.
A lot of money is tainted. It taint mine, it taint yours.
Isn't that the truth? Man, those are good.
This is a bumper sticker.
Okay.
The weather is here. Wish you were beautiful.
Yeah, no kidding.
I kind of got it mixed up, didn't
I? Yeah.
This is another bumper sticker. It's lonely at the top, but you eat better.
Yeah, that's very true.
I've never been on the top.
Right.
I told Vicky.
There was another hearsay from it, I guess.
Vicky took me to the doctor yesterday in Chattanooga, and she took me out to eat after we were through.
You said, and y'all liked the food, didn't you?
Oh, it was good. Let me tell you.
It's good that's when you eat it there. Let me tell you, it was terrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's because I had to warm it up. You cannot warm up a hamburger in the microwave. It ruins it.
Well,
totally
it makes the bread tough.
Yeah, it was just, yeah.
But anyway, I told her that, I said, boy, this is good food. I said, one night this week, and of course yesterday was Thursday, I said, one night this week I had a can of Vienna sausage for supper. So I said, what you bought me a whole lot better than what I had.
Yeah.
This is another bumper sticker. Please do not honk, driver sleeping.
Oh my. Wow. Oh, that's a good one there.
This is another bumper sticker. A woman's place is in the home and in the Senate.
Oh, shoot.
That was a woman's car.
Definitely.
The IRS says this. We've got what it takes to what you got.
Yeah, no
We've
kidding.
got what it takes to take what you got.
Exactly.
So you better make a lot of money.
Yeah, we're good at that.
Brother Jim says that what we do as a country, our country don't have any. Whenever we sue for this and sue for that, he says our country don't have any money.
No.
They're spending your money.
That's exactly right.
They're paying on whatever it is you got in Social Security. You paid in, but a lot of these other
It's
things,
our money. It's our money.
They're using tax money.
That's why it's not cool when they get up there and just blow all this money that they don't have.
They don't have it.
They don't even have it. They just keep spending it.
Grow your own dope. Plant a man. Brother Jim's got a sign in his office.
That was a bumper sticker.
That was a bumper sticker. Brother Jim's got a sign in his office, and when I had my hair cut here a while back, I wrote down a lot of things that they had on the wall up there, and I used them here one morning.
Yeah,
one day. But anyway, he said, Brother Jim's sign says, "All men are stupid."
Shoot.
Carolyn would say, "Amen." This is the last one.
Okay. It's hard to top those first two, I'll just tell you.
Rodney
Man.
Dangerfield was the first one. No, it was Henny Youngman. Rodney Dangerfield said this.
He was funny.
My wife asked me for plastic. My wife asked me for plastic surgery, so I cut up her credit card.
That's a good one there. I bet she wasn't expecting that. That's good right there now. Those were good. It's hard to top the first two though, man, especially all about the angels. I can't believe that's in the bulletin.
And
everybody's like, what?
And I've got enough money to do me till 4 o'clock.
Till 4 o'clock. Amen to that. Wasn't that the truth? Well, folks, don't forget to come by and check out everything here at Nickel Antiques. As me and Papa have some examples for you, and thank you to the fine folks that give us these. We do appreciate that. Yeah, so thank you. We do appreciate that very much. And so thanks for listening to us today, folks, here on WAT Radio and watching on Channel 18, BTC Fiber TV, and the BTC Fiber YouTube page. Like I said, get on there and subscribe, comment, like, all that good stuff. And we'll be back next week. But also a reminder, don't forget to come see me and Papa as judges. It's a week away. It's next Saturday, the 26th. Right after the Christmas parade, we'll be the judges for the Christmas karaoke and ugly sweater contest. It'll be at the venue. Remember, $50 first prize in each contest. So that'll motivate some people.
I promise you, I will not participate in karaoke.
Remember, though, folks, you don't have to be. People they mess up on this. Like, you don't have to be a great singer to karaoke. It's entertaining. That's what you want to see. So remember that, folks. Some people will not karaoke because they think you got to be this great singer to do it, but that's not necessarily true. It's really not. The point is to come out and have a good time.
Right.
At the end of the day, that's the point of it. So we hope to see you there at that, folks, for sure. And we'll be back next week with another all-new episode of the Albert and Billy Show. Until then, folks, we hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. So long, folks.
Bye-bye.
Hey folks, Albert and Billy here. You're watching us on Channel 18, BTC Fiber. Check us out on BTC Fiber YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and like. And check out our Facebook page. Be sure to like and share. Thanks everybody for watching.